Biography of Don Grady. Don Grady, born Don Louis Agradi on June 8, 1944, in San Diego, California, was an exceptionally talented musician, actor, and composer who left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry during his lifetime. He passed away on June 27, 2012, in Thousand Oaks, California, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate with fans around the world. Let me take you on a journey through his remarkable life, his family, his childhood, his career, and even the lesser-known aspects of his story. Don was born into a family that was steeped in creativity and ambition. His father, Lou, was of Italian descent and worked as a sausage maker, while his mother, Mary, was a talent agent, possibly setting the stage for Don's future in the entertainment world. His older sister, Lenita, shared his upbringing, but it was his younger sister, the iconic Lonnie O'Grady, who would later also gain fame as an actress, notably on the show 8 is Enough. Creative energy seemed to run in their veins, and from an early age, Don showed signs of not only being artistically gifted, but also ambitious in pursuing these talents. Don was an intelligent and curious child who simultaneously excelled academically and found joy in expressing himself through music and performance. His early interest in drums became a gateway to a lifelong relationship with music, but it was his good looks and disarming charisma that captured people's hearts when he first appeared on television as a child actor. At just 11 years old, Don began performing as a musician, showcasing a flair for playing instruments like the clarinet, drums, and accordion. Soon, he was appearing on variety shows, charming audiences with his effortless stage presence and natural talent. By 13, his life took a pivotal turn. In 1957, he was cast as a Mouseketeer for the popular Disney children's television show, The Mickey Mouse Club. This role provided young Don with national exposure, setting a foundation for his future acting career. Playing alongside other up-and-coming stars, Don's magnetic personality and boyish charm made him a favorite among fans. But it wasn't until Don appeared on the beloved sitcom My Three Sons in 1960 that he became a household name. Over an incredible 12-year run, the show's immense popularity made it one of the longest-running sitcoms in television history, and Don's role as Robbie Douglas was pivotal to its success. Robbie was the cool older brother, and Don embodied the role perfectly, bringing warmth and relatability to his character. While the nation adored him as Robbie, Don always had a deep passion for music, which remained a central aspect of his life behind the scenes. During the height of his television career, Don continued to compose and perform music, collaborating with various artists and exploring genres that pushed his artistic boundaries. He was a multi-instrumentalist, but it was the keyboard and drums that he was most drawn to. He was a founding member of the band Yellow Balloon, a group known for their 1960s sunshine pop aesthetic. Their hit single, also called Yellow Balloon, is still remembered fondly by fans of classic pop. Don also wrote and performed music for various projects, which stood as a testament to his versatility and depth as an artist. In fact, as his television career wound down after My Three Sons, he pivoted completely, diving headfirst into composing film and TV scores full-time. His work as a composer was prolific yet somewhat unsung, the unsung hero behind productions across multiple mediums. Notably, he composed music for the hit series The Phil Donahue Show in the 1980s, as well as working in animation and producing commercials, including memorable jingles that people may hum even today without knowing their origin. His personal life, though private, was equally significant in shaping the man behind the music and acting roles. Don Grady married Virginia Ginny Luciter in 1985, and the couple enjoyed a strong, supportive marriage until his passing. They had 2 children together, a son and a daughter, and Don was known as a devoted and loving father. Despite his fame, he actively prioritized family time and cherished being a husband and father. While his career saw many highlights, Don's life was not without its challenges. His younger sister, Lonnie O'Grady, struggled with substance abuse issues, and her untimely death in 2001 marked a dark period for Don, as he grieved for both the sister he had admired and the complications she endured in her life. It was an experience that brought him closer to his family and reaffirmed his approach to living intentionally and cherishing the present moment. For fans of 1960s television, Don is remembered solely as Robbie Douglas, but his talents and life extended far beyond that iconic role. What some may not know is that Don was an innovator, constantly experimenting with new ways to combine his musical expertise with visual storytelling. He was deeply involved in creating music for theater productions and remained a passionate advocate for musicianship as both an art form and a discipline. In later years, as public appearances grew infrequent and he settled into a quieter life in Southern California, Don shifted his focus entirely to composing. Projects such as his album Boomer, Jazz Rock Pop, highlight his ability to blend styles and influences, using music as a canvas to merge nostalgia with a forward-thinking approach to sound. Fans of the album appreciate it as an insight into Don's creative soul. It's fun yet introspective, accessible but layered. In the final chapter of Don's life, he was diagnosed with myeloma, a type of cancer that affects plasma cells in the bone marrow. He battled the disease with dignity and resilience, surrounded by a loving family that meant everything to him. On June 27, 2012, Don Grady passed away at the age of 68. His death was deeply felt by fans, peers, and collaborators who understood the breadth of his talent and the goodness of his character. Reflecting on Don's extraordinary legacy, it's difficult to distill his impact into only one realm of the arts. Actor, musician, composer, creator. He was all of these things and more. His performances live on in countless reruns of My Three Sons. His music continues to inspire and delight, and his kindness and warmth are remembered by all who had the privilege of knowing or working with him. To call him a Renaissance man of his era would not be an overstatement. He dedicated his life to creative endeavors, but always with humility and a true appreciation for his craft. Beyond the bright lights of Hollywood, beyond the sets and cameras, beyond the instruments and scores, Don Grady was simply a man who sought to bring joy to others through his gifts, and he did just that, over and over again. Quote,